Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope everyone's having a great start to their week after a nice holiday weekend, or maybe you're on your summer break or getting close to that, depending. But we are going to be making a good summertime recipe. We're going to be making burgers and sweet potato fries. So we're going to start with our sweet potatoes. They've been washed. They're going to take the longest. They're harder to cut than your regular potato. We've got our oven preheating to 400 degrees. Now you can cut them as skinny or thick as you like. Trying to go not quite as thick as like a steak fry would be, a bit skinnier, so they'll cook a little faster. You are only used to cutting potatoes. Sweet potatoes are so much thicker, they'll make you think you're like going to break your knife while you're cutting them. Always make me think that. I'm always like, oh gosh, the knife is broken off inside of it. Usually it has not. Got that going. Get the last one. And we are starting with these because they will take longer than anything else we are making tonight. So I want to make sure there's plenty of time for them to cook. Alright. I'm just going to dress them directly on the sheet. Save dishes a little. Do some oil, a little olive oil. And if you'll remember from our other night, I just thought some garam masala and a little turmeric would just be a really nice flavor on them. That's what we're going to use. See, that's the fun when you decide to go a little out your zone with a spice or an ingredient that you don't need all of. You get to find other ways to enjoy it. So that's always nice. That's so flavorful. Oh, guys, how can I forget the one thing we should add to? I think that we will be adding to everything just about tonight. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Garlic's good with everything. Never ever too much garlic. Alright, so got them all well coated, well flavored, maybe throw oil on everything. That's good, they're spread out. You can go in. So. I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes and then we'll flip them. see how much time they need. Now we're going to do our sauce for it. And a lot of it's mayonnaise based. We are really low on mayonnaise, I realized. So we're going to use some sour cream. That'll be similar enough. So I'm just kind of eyeballing because I'm just making enough to serve for tonight. So that would be probably about a quarter cup, about 3.5 tablespoons worth right there. Maybe right at 3. Do that. Like I said, it was going in everything. Do about 1 tablespoon is kind of equivalent into it. Do a little paprika. Good balance. For the hubby, of course, just a little Tony Chachere. Just a smidge. And then just a good little flavor to add to it would be a little lemon juice. Not going to use all of this lemon. Some of it just into some water. Take the smaller of the two. Oh, we're going to have to slice that down. This is huge. It's a huge lemon. That was a couple tablespoons worth of lemon juice right in there. I'm going to mix up and kind of see what it's looking like, see what else we might need to add. We'll do a little more paprika, a little more Tony Chachere, just one. That's pretty good. Give me one. Right, just realized I hadn't turned it back on. I added another tablespoon of sour cream and just mixed it in just to get it a little firmer. Give us a little bit more since there's a few of us eating. It tastes pretty good. I'm going to pause you while we get set up for the next. Alright, now we're starting our burger base. We've got about 1.5 pounds of ground beef. I'm going to add in some garlic to season with. I'm also going to add in some Worcestershire sauce. It'll be about 2 tablespoons full right there. And then I'm going to kind of add this Parmesan with it, mix those, see if I can do all of it or if that needs to be enough. That's about a handful. It's probably about a quarter to a third of a cup. And get it all mixed up in there. And what I looked up for this, because I was like, we've got some Parmesan cheese I wanted to use up in the burgers. We're going to caramelize some onions to put on top. But if you didn't want to caramelize onions, you could just mince them up or grate them or chop them up real fine and mix them into this right here. And get that kind of cooked onion flavor going that way too. I think we can add the rest of the cheese. Why not? Need some flavorful burgers. I get my grill all heated up while I form the burgers. Kind of making them into circles. Kind of flatten them out a bit. Should have had a plate to put them on, y'all, but oh well. It'll be fine. So the grill's starting to heat up, so I'll actually just be able to put them on there and get them starting to cook. Just a little bit left, so we're actually just going to kind of fatten up a few of them while they're on the griddle. Alright. Hi, so I'm just going to cut up, because I'm going to caramelize them, and like long strips of them, but for our purposes it doesn't really matter. I will just tell you, I've caramelized onions once before. I'm not really positive. The basic thought of it is that you just saute them for a long period of time until they're soft and brown, and the caramelization makes them sweet. So I'm going to get the pan ready, and then we'll come back in a second. Alright guys, my butter here where you can see she's melted butter and oil. And melted butter and oil, and now it should be hot enough to start sauteing the onions, and basically that's what you're doing, is sauteing them to caramelize them. So I'm going to get them all covered, and then I'm just going to cover it and get them covered with the onion, the oil and the butter. Now I'm going to put the top on, that'll help them sweat a little bit. So we'll check back in a minute. Alright guys, I she just added some salt. I gave them a little stir. So I'm just going to let them keep sweating some more in a second. They smell good too. Alright guys, the burgers are pretty well done. We're going to mix them into the plate with paper towels to be greased. Onions are coming along real nicely. The sweet potatoes have just under 10 minutes before they come out of the oven. Alright, we just took them out. They look real good, real sauteed and all. So yum. We're just waiting a few minutes on the sweet potato fries. Alright, our sweet potatoes are out. It's time to build our plate. Yay. Grab one of our burgers. We've degreased. We don't have buns. Some bread, but I'm okay. Just gonna my onions directly on there and let the other members of my household make their decisions about what they're doing for themselves. Some French fries, some sweet potato fries on there. I'm going to grab some of that sauce. And de-taste. We wound up adding a couple of like restaurant packets of ketchup to it. So we're going to, just letting you guys know. For dipping, and I'll probably dip my burger in there some too. All right. Bon appetit, y'all. See you tomorrow.